It's in the game.
Welcome to Infocision Stadium in Akron, Ohio, home of the Zips. And the Zips will put total leather to crank us up. Fielded in the end zone. It's Mitchell.
And Western Michigan will start off with the ball here.
With a touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line.
And let's
Man
see
down on the play as the
Akron.
officials take a break to let him
Number
be
10
checked
ranked,
out.
by the way.
So Western Michigan's offense will get the football first.
Can Moore to win at home.
From the
today.
gun, running back gets the give. Drives into the pile just to pick up a run. They'll spot it at the 10.
Working as much as
Didn't
crazy.
get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
So we watch over the middle, 2nd and 9 here.
To the air, it's French. Shoots it to the
Ooh,
left.
that's a great
Got
pass.
the tight end outside. Across the 30, out of bounds at the 31-yard line, and they kick-started this drive with that one. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires left. Makes
That's
a
a great pass.
All the way out across
If
the
only someone was
45-yard
quicker.
line. Mark it out of bounds at the 46. And the Broncos will have it 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Snagged out of the air.
Good tackle.
He's
Gain
brought
file
down
only on the
quickly.
play
Minimal
there.
gain there. Still
We're
a
gonna
bit
send
short of the
pressure
first
here.
down. Offense gets set for 2nd down.
Okay, they're all lined up on the right.
Leaves it with the back. Tackle is
That's
made
first down
at
run
the
for them.
44 after the 5-yard gain and the first
Good
down.
closing match here.
The Broncos pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work.
Fellows.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's
Gain of 7 on the
Prince.
play.
They make the stop,
We're
trying to
gonna
pick
come
up
in
just
here.
a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. And the Broncos can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Throws to the
And the
wideout.
quarterback feeling pressure,
Wide
but
open
gets the ball
downfield.
out.
They
And a
get
1st
him
down
stopped,
pass to
but
them.
the
And
big
they
gain has them on
are
the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13.
they are in the red
The
zone.
Broncos started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into
Summers is
position
not
to
on the
score.
field now. Becca in for Summers. 1st and 10
Off
ball
the play
snap.
fake on 1st down. Here comes the heat.
Oh, feeling the
Just had
pressure,
to
just
get
gonna
rid
throw
of
the
that
ball
one. Good
away.
job to avoid the loss. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring.
Summers back on the field here. 2nd and 10.
Just keep slinging it. He wants it all.
And goes to the end zone and scores a touchdown.
Broncos.
Western Michigan scoring first
How
here.
about that first drive by the offense?
And
Use a
taking
script the first 10 plays. Well, I had
a
one
good
extra.
amount of
It only
clock
took
off.
9. great
3
job
minutes
moving
and
down the
9
field,
seconds
stringing plays
off the
that look
clock
like
here.
other plays together and getting this opening drive touchdown.
Looks
Master
as
and
if we have an
desperately
injury on
needs
that
to
last
win
play, and we'll take a break to check him
these
out.
last 2
And
games
no
in
chance at a
order
return here. They'll start this
to
drive
stay
at their
in
own
CFP
25.
hopes.
So the Akron
Ranked
Zips
number 10 right now,
offense will
Alex
go to
Adams,
work
the
for the
senior
first
wide
time.
receiver who's been having
And
a
Jesse,
great
this is
season
going to
this
be
year.
a fun
Coming onto
test.
the
This
field.
receiver, if you leave him in man coverage, you might be in for some trouble.
And so when you get him in the one-on-ones, you got to throw his way. He's a really good route runner. He can catch the football. And then when the defense decides to double cover and take him away,
play
that's when
and
he goes somewhere else with the football.
could not hit him there.
Balancing this offense based on how
Freshman
they play
quarterback
him,
Colson,
I think is
been
big.
having
Yeah, and
struggles,
that's what you
but
gotta do as a
also
defense.
been
Sometimes
carrying
you
this
double team,
team,
sometimes you
being
play
on
zone,
shoulder
mix
the
it up,
entire
give
season.
different looks because he has
Second
is a
and
guy.
third and
He's
8
shown
coming
you
up
the
here.
ability to burn
This
your
could be a
defense
quick
and make
3 and
big
out.
plays.
Third down conversions always
Hoskey's
a
gonna
huge
look for
stat.
sets
They've
on
got a
here.
third and long from the
Actually
27.
gonna look for his wide receiver, Drew Jr., who
Seems
gets the
incomplete
first
to the
down
right.
and up the
Really
field.
nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41.
Well, after watching the other offense go down the field and score a touchdown, you know this guy's trying to lead his offense to do the exact same thing. That was a big third down. I know there's a lot of football left to play, but you're trying to establish confidence as early as possible. That last throw is really going to help out your team.
And incomplete pass, second
now
and 10
on
coming up.
second and long. On the run, it's
Dupree getting the ball in the backfield. Finds some running room to the outside. Gain of 8 on the play. There's Dupree coming up.
The Zips come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving.
3rd and 2.
Gives it on the option.
Run option here. Gives it to Dupree. Gets the first down.
And
And a whole bunch of injuries.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be
What
checked
just
out.
happened?
And the Zips are moving quickly down the field. Offense changing the play. Looking to throw, it's Tollefson.
Tries to find Adams here.
There forces the incompletion on first down.
Not many receivers like to get hit.
Second and 10
They just don't,
coming up.
okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the
Ball
defender. You
snap.
could tell
Williams
he was
gets the ball.
he was going to put
Gain
a
of
hit
7
on
on
him
the
to
run
make sure
there.
he had to think about something
3rd
later,
and
and you
7.
could see
3rd
the
and 3
ball
coming
pop
up.
out and fall to the ground.
The Zips are at the line trying to move the sticks on
Ball
third and
snap
short.
quickly. Look for his tight end well.
Fires to the big
Gets
fella.
enough for the first.
He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks.
It seems that
From the 33,
one of my
it's
players
first and
will
10.
be out for the rest of the game.
Looking to throw on first down.
One
Fires
to the
the
tight
right.
end once again. Finds the well. Stays up and gets it to the end zone for a touchdown. The junior tight end getting into the end zone for the touchdown. With 26 seconds left in the first quarter. Man.
You gotta love the creativity with the
And
tight ends
Colson
nowadays. They
making
can
up
do
for that
so many different
incompletion,
things.
that
Does a good job.
overthrown
Slips behind the
incompletion
defense.
early in the
Defense didn't
game
know
on
where
the
he
first
went.
play.
What does he do? He gets in for 6.
And Western Michigan going to start at 25. Turner took a knee in the end zone. 1st and 10. He's going to throw a bubble play here. Gain of 9 on the play, and this will take us, looks like 2. And this will take us to the end of the verse, unless they snap the ball quickly here, and they will. And the quarterback feeling pressure, getting out of the pocket, and just throws the ball away. 3rd and 1 coming up as we come back to the beginning of the second quarter here.
This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down.
And we're going to get the first down there.
Down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Broncos will snap it on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 coming up here.
Back to throw, it's French.
And Bates sees it. Oh my goodness. What a great drop down. What a quick drop down there.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Caught behind the line. It's Brooks. And he runs
Gain of 9 on the play.
You can work your way down the field with these wide receiver screens, but also look for the opportunity to turn them into chunk plays later.
No doubt, you throw it.
3rd and inches, and it looks like the quarterback is on the field, trying to go for it. Fumble! And Akron has the ball! And what a grave mistake! What a grave mistake by the Western Michigan quarterback.
I don't know if he ever
really getting the ball back on the field here. I don't know why he's on the field, even though he's injured. Gain of 7 on the play.
And the Zips can really attack on this 2nd and short.
And Tolson going for it all. Looking for Adams and gets him in the end zone for the touchdown. Akron up 14-7. 2 plays after the 4th fumble on 3rd and 8.
Man, it's your
kick
job
is
to
off.
do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback and wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Western Michigan has it back as they send the offense onto the field. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers.
Gets away from one, just keeps moving. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
They were not matched up correctly, but
that's a way to give yourself some breathing room. Now the 2nd play of the drive from the 36. Off play action on 1st down. Finds a tight end
again.
Crosses the 45 out of bounds at the 47-yard line, and a solid play there. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Looking to pass. It's French.
Gonna get it to his receiver and breaks the tackle there and gets it across the 50. Put up 40.
Finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 40.
Wants to throw again.
Ooh, trying to throw a quick pass across the
offense
middle.
Just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the 1st half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the 2nd half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
And the RPO gets a gain of 3 on that play.
Nowhere to go. It'll be 3rd and long.
I don't know if that's the coverage you want to be throwing wide receiver screens against. Oftentimes you want the receivers to have some access. You want the DBs to be
gonna go deep. Has a man and beats the short corner into the end zone for the touchdown.
Western Michigan. Looking for the tie with
Western
the
Michigan tying up this game 14-14 with 2:37 left in this 2nd quarter.
Anticipation, the timing, to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job.
And Akron back to receive. Western Michigan giving Akron one for the money right now.
Into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage,
get
the open guy,
catch
and let him do the rest.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Looking downfield on 1st down.
Gonna find his running back. Just drop it down. Gain of 4 on the play.
Had that one well covered. Just a short game there. Now on 2nd down.
2nd and 6 coming up as we are approaching 2-minute warning. Gonna throw it quickly to receiver Adams. With the 1st down. Tackle the Akron 82. This will take us to the 2-minute warning.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed after he made his break? He was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it
Curry
again.
gets the ball, nothing but running room right up the middle, and Curry injured on that play
down
there.
at the 43-yard line. Let's see how they set the tone on 1st
Akron
and 10.
running backs are going down quickly. First
Running back searching for a hole.
at
And a
43,
pickup
and
of
a gain of 8
8
on
opens
that
a
one.
world of
Curry
opportunities
will
on
be
2nd
out
and
the
2.
rest of the game.
The Zips with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st
2
down.
coming up.
Rides the
Williams
back
handed
on
the
the
ball.
option to give. This
And
freshman
that's
makes a
2, but
stop
comes
after
up
a
just
short
a
gain.
little bit short
Well, I think
of
the
the 1st
defense is
down
expecting
marker.
here on 3rd down that this
Third
running
and
back's going to
inches
get it
here.
again. He got it on 1st, had a nice carry,
Williams
got it on
hands the ball
2nd,
once
now he
again,
set him
gets
up in
enough for
3rd and
1st
short.
down.
You've got to be physical here and make sure this guy goes backwards.
And the Zips have it with a 1st and
Let's hit
10.
the 1-minute mark here.
Back to pass. It's Tollefson.
Tollefson gonna
That's caught.
throw the
It's
ball
Williams. And
to
that
his
defense
running
pushing
back
him
out of the
bounds
backfield.
after a
Gain of
short
3 on
gain.
the play.
Working well
Runs
behind
out
the
of bounds,
sticks on
stopping the clock.
2nd
53
down.
seconds left. at the 28.
Back to throw time running short
and
in the half.
show the cross route here to Virgin. Just stays inbound this tackle. 3rd and inches coming up.
Just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here.
3rd and inches.
Lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Wants to throw on 3rd.
Targeted tight end once again, and there's a flag on the play. And it looks like it will be a holding call.
Let's see what the call is.
Now, will the defense accept the penalty, making it 3rd and 10, or will they decline it? And they choose to accept it. I don't know about that one, Jim.
This is the 8th play of the drive, but it's 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass.
Look for his wide receiver, Adams across the middle, and he gets enough for the 1st down. And like I said, I don't know, you might just want to go ahead and make them try and go for it on 4th and inches.
They're looking to pass.
Look for his running back out of the backfield. Great blocking from the wide receiver. Just a gain of 10 and just comes outside. The 1st down marker, 2nd and inches at the 11, and they are inside the red zone here.
Wants to throw. He's working against the clock.
Throws the cross route to Bird Jr. Gets it to the 2-yard line. And this offense is working as they have 29 seconds. They have plenty of time to get into the end zone. Line up at 2. We have a handoff to the wide receiver here. Gain of 1 on the play.
They'll immediately call timeout.
Well, the offense just trying to go with a little touch pass this time, down close to the goal line, giving it to the receiver and hoping his speed is going to be able to outflank the defense, but nowhere to run.
Williams gets it into the end zone. It looked like he was going to be stopped, but he made sure to take all 3 of those defenders in the end zone with him. Akron goes up 21-14 as there are 19 seconds left in the 1st half. Akron will be receiving the ball at kickoff. And his return is going to try and get enough yards.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the 1st half.
1st and 10 at the 20, 16 seconds left.
The give to the back. He is
and
going nowhere.
That will
at
take
the line of scrimmage.
2 half.
1st half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a magnificent game there so far in Akron. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this 2nd half. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at InfoCision Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here.
And Akron back to receive after scoring with 20 seconds left in the 2nd quarter. And Drew Jr. is going to have some running room.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. Everything's been working so far. They've had it 3 times, reached the end zone on each occasion, and now they're back to work.
Looking for a tight end once again, and oh my, no flag thrown there. It actually looked like a accurate to me there, Jim. But I guess the ref saw nothing wrong. 2nd and 10 coming up at the 19. Gonna get it to Greer Jr. Great block from his tight end. Gain of 9 on the play. 3rd and 1 coming up.
And the Zips come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving.
Williams getting the ball and gets tackled at the line.
Short, and man, we haven't seen a lot of that.
4th and 1, and it looks like the offense is going to stay on the field here.
And the offense with no intention to draw the defense off sides. They want to run on 4th down.
Going to target his running back and get the to it. felt the pressure coming and got the ball out quickly.
Come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He wants to change this route. Wants to throw on first down.
Gonna find his wide receiver Adam.
With the catch, it's
completely open across the
makes
middle
the
and getting it across the
46, but it's a 15-yard gain to get them
and
into
this
plus
offense
territory.
is very,
And the
very,
Zips are flying down the field.
very, very much a threat when it comes to the pass.
Leaves it with the running
William
back.
gets the ball to the backfield
And he
and
was
gets tackled
fortunate
at the
not
line.
to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down and 2nd and 10.
Second and 10
Back
coming
to
up.
pass.
Looks for his tight end. Finds him and gets the first down to the 32-yard line.
32, and they pick up another first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down.
Looking for a tight end once again, and a flag thrown as the tight end had a chance to go up, but the defender might have hit him early. He's going to be a PI call on the defense.
This offense needs all the help they can get today, and that pass interference penalty is a much appreciated lifeline. After that flag, they spot the ball inside the 20. It's 1st and 10.
Draw play. William gets the ball in the backfield.
Stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down.
2nd and 8.
From the
William
shotgun,
gets the ball once again,
gap.
letting the running room, and gets it to the 1.
Stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there.
1st and goal at the
Zips
1.
trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They'll move the wide receiver.
Wide receiver in the
Quick pass
backfield.
on the fly motion.
William gets the ball. Great block for the running back, and he gets it first
That's
down.
the way you finish a drive and put up points.
And Akron is up by 14
Like a
here
Thanksgiving
in the
turkey.
3rd quarter.
There's being
Western Michigan
shot. They have
gonna have to fight here on
how to
offense
get
and
this
defense in
quarterback's
order to go back.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working
And I
defensively.
started
We gotta
going
figure
downfield
something out.
and
We gotta
scoring
try to do
points.
something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this
Return
rate, shoot,
and get it
he's on so much
to
fire. You might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Looking left. Makes the grab. It's Harris. Still on his feet.
Oh my.
Turning it on.
And the tight end breaking tackles and getting out across the field to the 21.
Business at the
And
21.
Jim, I did not expect, I didn't think that was
This
tight end. I think
offense
that
has
was
to be
a wide
feeling it
receiver.
after that last one,
That
and they'll
big
snap
boat,
it 1st and
man.
10 just outside the 20.
1st and 10, 21 here.
Pocket breaking down.
Quarterback getting pressured and throws the ball away just in time as
Good
he
job
was
to fight
hit.
another play. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long.
2nd and 10 and 21. Ball
Off play
snap.
action. He'll take a shot.
And
It'll be
had
incomplete.
the
This
receiver in
defense
the
is
end
physical
zone,
and pass
but
deep.
could not come down with it
Things
as the
started
safety
out
hit the
great on
ball.
this drive, but
Hit
then
him,
couple
hit
of
the receiver,
incompletions, and
forcing
now
the
it's 3rd and 10.
3rd and 10 to 21. And Western Michigan needs a touchdown here.
Dropping back, it's French. Caught over the
Break the
middle.
tackle,
It's
gets it
He
to the
is down
1.
at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch.
You got to give the O-line a lot of credit there because it gave the receiver time to work all the way across the field on the drag route against zone coverage. Quarterback gets it to him. He's able
And gets into the end zone for the touchdown.
Western Michigan.
7-point
18 on the
game.
field.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the 2nd level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last
And Akron
score
back
took
to
a little
receive.
oomph out of this crowd.
And Greer Jr.
From
And
inside
has
his
the
own
running room
10,
once
he'll try
again.
to help out their
Whipped
field
it to the
position.
18.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard.
Hold on. Cruiser, he's redshirted, so Pre-Hines or Curry, severe. Williams, increase. Gee. Why isn't Gee in? Wait. Alright, Pope. Oh, Pope is a fullback, so is Gee then? Gee would have to be the one that comes in. First and 10, ball snap, and it looks like a trap play, and Williams right up the middle. Did he get across the 50 to the 48? First and 10 to 48 already.
Off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. To the air on first down. Dances away to buy time.
And Tolson gonna get out of the pocket here. Has enough run. Whoa! We're out of bounds! Rob, you gotta be kidding me, man.
Set to snap at time, winding down here in the quarter.
And at time's winding down. Looks like they're just gonna take this 7-point lead into the fourth quarter. And that is exactly what they will do.
Guys, it's Akron holding the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings.
And Akron in the high game against Western Michigan right now. 7-point lead, 7-3 after 41.
The inside
He
handoff.
is in for Williams and gets a gain of 2 on the run here. 30 and 1 coming up, and Western Michigan truthfully needs this stop here.
Up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those five.
And he gets the ball and gets the first down. Had an RPO there. The quarterback looked like he was trying to be decisive on where to go with that football.
Quarterback making adjustments.
First 10-37.
It's Tollefson.
Look for his wide receiver Adam across the middle. Gain of 4 on the
And just
play.
a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. And here comes the offense on second down.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the end route there.
Look for D out of the backfield and a tackle for a loss of the 3 there.
Even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
3rd and
Now
9.
facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass.
And Tolson going towards the end zone here. Finds his receiver. The transfer out of Oklahoma State to Szechuan.
That's what finishing the deal looks like.
And the score is now 35-21 with still 13 left in the fourth quarter.
The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver,
Boston College in a
the
tight
ability to know
matchup
where
against
he's
Florida
going to
State
be
right now.
and be accurate with the football.
22-21.
That's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when they're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
Gonna take a shot.
And Bates batting that ball away. It looked like it could have been picked off, but decided to go ahead and just back the ball away.
I don't know if the quarterback got confused
really
on first
here,
down.
man.
He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time.
And
they
they're
were in
gonna
zone.
throw
They
a
fooled
screen
him.
pass
Just
to
didn't
the
seem like
tight
he
end.
had his eyes in
Tackle
the right
for a
place.
loss
Was
of
forcing that ball to his
3.
intended target.
Great
The window
mistake
way
there
too small. The guy was
by
not
the
open, so
defender.
that didn't have that chance to be complete.
And they came down and gonna tackle him at the line. 4th and 13 coming up, and they're going to hurry up offense here. Leads this first down. And he's gonna go deep here. And the ball batted away, and Akron is in a great position to score already. After 14, in the field goal range, in the red zone, 2:21 left in the fourth quarter. And he gets the ball and just takes it into the end zone for the first play. And this game pretty much looks like it's going to be put away here. Up 3 scores now.
And he tacks on the extra point.
And Western Michigan will need a miracle in order to come back from
easy
this.
when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the
Turner
offense
doing
starts
tackle
in
at
such a
15.
good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
Looking to throw, it's French.
Gonna throw a screenplay here. And gets tackled for a loss of 2.
First down and nothing doing there. The Broncos in the hurry up.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense,
break the tackle,
scared, right back on the
on the
ball,
play.
ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long.
Empty backfield.
From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle.
It's enough for the first
He'll have
down.
the first down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he stopped. And the Broncos come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the grab on the left.
Gain of 3 on the
coverage
play.
by the defense, just a short gain. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot.
Oh, he's got some space. Really nice
First down
pick up there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down.
As we are coming
New
up on
set
the
of downs
warning.
after the completion.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush
short
that.
to the
You got to
running
get
back.
lined up. You got to communicate.
Gain of 3 on the play. And
Oh,
this
they
game
dial up on 2nd and
totally
a
looks like
long way
it
to
is
go.
over. 2nd 7 at the 47.
Looking to fire.
And quarterback rush and the sack. Costello getting the first sack in the game, I believe.
Everybody has to be
3rd
set. They
and
have to get it
14.
off. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Unloads to the wideout.
And the Camara going over that ball and getting an interception.
Get anything going.
And then that will be the game.
What a play by this defense to get the football. They'll run it to keep the clock moving.
He's getting a first down and more here, and that is just going to take the clock down.
And this offense has done a really good job late in this football game. Man, you put a premium on the 4th quarter and maximizing possessions.
Indeed,
And
nothing but running room. And he's going to go down instead of taking it into the end zone. Once we get this game over with.
Right at you, right into the teeth of the defense, and they're still able to get a nice game.
They'll run it from the gun.
No running room, gets it to the 1, and that will take the clock all the way down.
Get him down at the 1-yard line. With the clock running, this should be the final play. Trying to pound
Indeed,
it in.
just gonna go ahead and take us into the end zone.
On the final play of the game, you played through the echo
had to
of the
give it a
whistle, and
touchdown.
they did that with the ceiling touchdown.
And score ends up being 48-21.
This is what an elite team does.
Complete
They know
domination
they're
in the
better. They
second
go
half.
out, they take the figurative sledgehammer.
Led
and
by
hit
the
right
freshman
between the
quarterback.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If
263
I'm on the
yards on
coaching
80%
staff, I
completion,
don't
4
know
touchdowns, no
what you could
interceptions on the
ask
day.
for your
Only
guys to
4
do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same
Williams
type of
and
intensity
D
and the
having
same
a
level of
field day in
execution.
running back.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look back good
D
in your uni. Like,
coming
when you
in
look that
late
good coming
and
off the bus,
getting
those
73
dudes
rushing
are
yards,
good. This
leading
is
the
a
running back
great
room today,
team, and they
averaging
proved it.
10.4 yards
Just
per carry
domination
and
from
finishing with
start
2
to
rushing
finish.
touchdowns.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For
Williams,
David Pollack and Jesse Palmer,
70
I'm Reese
yards.
Davis. You've been watching another
today.
presentation of EA
Scoring
Sports College Football.
Subbed out. Averaging 7 yards per carry, finishing with 1 rush touchdown as well. Dupree getting 22 yards before he had to get subbed out in the beginning of the game. Curry only 16 yards rush on the day. And Tolson with 7 yards. Receiving room, ball was spaced out today. Adams leading the receiving room with 81 yards on the day today, finishing with a touchdown. Well, tied in 54 yards on the day, finishing with a touchdown as well. Greg Ginger getting 40 yards on the day and a touchdown. Shetron getting a 36 yard reception before a touchdown, and Williams getting 24 yards out of the backfield. Defense was kind of looking loosey early in the game, but cleaned it up later on. Bates, the strong safety, leading the defense in tackles for loss today, finishing with 2. Spriggs, Cole, and Costello each getting the tackle for loss as well. Costello getting the only sack late in the game. And then Kamara getting the only interception late in the game as well. Pass deflection today, Bates leading the defense with 2 pass deflections. David, Stevens, and Cole each getting a pass deflection as well. Somewhere's the mic with a forced fumble on that 4th and inches early in the game, which led to a long rushing touchdown. And Bates picking up the fumble recovery on that 4th and inches, setting up the touchdown. No blocks, no safeties, no defensive touchdowns. Defense, I would have to say, defensively wise, Bates was the defensive MVP today, leading the defensive tackle losses and leading defensive pass collections and getting the fumble recovery. Tune in next week as Akron tries to finish the season 12-0, going up against Eastern Michigan next week.